you know? And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. How you guys doing? Welcome to Lock-In Game Reviews podcast. What's going on? How you guys doing? Before we jump into the video, I'm about to say, Lord, I can't even get this right. Make sure you visit my website, KoolAidMan100X.com. Also, if you want to see me play different variety of games or games of your choice, or you can do, go to my YouTube channel, No Sleep Gaming. You'll definitely see all my stuff there that I play variety of games too as well. I do upload them daily. So when I do a whole game, I play it, then I upload all the videos daily instead of you guys waiting on each part. So yeah. So the game we're going to be talking about today is Resident Evil 9 Requiem. And they actually put out a demo about this game too. I didn't know they did. I actually looked it up and it was, oh my God. So we start off with the character with Grace this year. I am a big Resident Evil fan. Big fan. Might hit her up because I had a friend we were big Resident Evil friends, so I might hit her up, see how she doing. We big on story games like this too, might bring her back in the fold. So yeah, ooh Lord, sure, I'm up here stretching, but anyway, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We started out with Grace. See, this is a whole different story too. We ain't got Leon and what's her name no more, which is surprising. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. My uncle used to play Resident Evil and got me into it. So yeah, I'm a big one on that situation. The cool thing about it is that the story in this game is crazy. And I love the dark atmosphere of horror games. You know me, I'm a big horror fan of video games. I love horror games. And I love how well detailed they did this boy. It's crazy. And if y'all a story gamer like me, these are all story games I'm probably putting out. A couple multiplayer, mostly going to be a lot of story games. But this is one of my favorite ones. And what I'm actually thinking about doing is doing a Resident Evil marathon live stream where I play all the Resident Evil games. Same thing I'm going to do with Assassin's Creed because I got the whole damn collection series, so I'm thinking about turning my live stream into just a nostalgia type of live stream where we just play video games. Not much commentary, just playing video games. So that's what we're going to be doing mostly. So I decided to do that, and I was like, damn, Resident Evil 9 is looking crazy, and I actually want to get it later on down the line when I play the rest of them. So I am going to get Resident Evil 9, but it's just going to be way later down the line when I get it, and I'm going to understand how to play this game a little bit more better and giving it a storyline too as well. So what I need to do is understanding how to actually, you know, play these stories like I used to. So there's a lot going into that. But overall, Grace in this story is going to be epic because I like her character and I like the story behind her character. And when they released the demo, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be crazy. And you walking through this boy with a lighter. I'm like, huh? A lighter? God damn, give me a flashlight. But a lighter? Y'all did it dirty. Capcom ain't playing with y'all. You gon' struggle. But overall, man, I'm loving the character design in this. Capcom always been straight with Resident Evil. They really haven't had any problems with they just started evolving more back into the horror side of things. And I'm very, very keen on what they're doing. Whoa. And seeing how they're bringing these characters back to life. And giving more of a horror side and making these infected look more disgusting, I would say. Because boy, old girl that was following her around this house had me dying laughing. I'm like, bro, this old girl is literally just chasing her. She like a whole old jacked up big lady, and we already know Resident Evil, what's the name? We all love that girl. She wasn't even about horror. She was just finding the mom. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but I think her, what's the name on there? Medusa or whatever? Not Medusa. What's the name off of Resident Evil? Ooh, Lord, that girl was something different. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Tall and thick. It was Resident Evil 8, I think, with Chris. And what's the name? Ooh, Lord. I forgot that girl's name. But, man, shoot, even her voice, the girl that played her voice she looked good too, which is crazy. But I'm kind of curious. I actually want to look up her name. I forgot what it was. I'm actually curious because I'm surprised they really didn't capitalize off of Resident Evil 8 like they were supposed to. But it was good. It wasn't bad. It was just they could have did more, I guess, but overall the game was fantastic to me. So it really didn't do anything that was really, spectacular, but old girl was in there. That was about it. And I think it was 7 or 8. Was it? No, it wasn't 7. I think it was 8. 8, if I'm not mistaken. 8. Yeah, the village. And what was the damn characters in that? I'm so curious because I the characters in that game. We had Reza, blah blah blah. Demistra, I forgot. I can't say her name. That fine lady on Resident Evil 8 that was tall and thick. It's a podcast. I'm up here looking in Google trying to find the name of the characters and stuff. But yeah, the Steamress or something. I forgot her name. But that fine tall lady that was on there, shoot, it's crazy. But anyway, Resident Evil 9 is going to be pretty big. If y'all really want to get into nostalgia of Resident Evil, I do recommend to do this. If you really want to get deep down and dirty into it, you want to start at 0. I think Resident Evil 0. I mean, the very, 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 very beginning. That's the only way you're going to really get into Resident Evil like you're supposed to. But if you don't have any, nostalgic history of Resident Evil, that is the best way I can tell you. Or you can start at, Resident Evil 5 with, Chris and, old girl. That would be the best one to start at too. Resident Evil 5 with, Lester. That is a good story to start off with. Shoot, if you start off there, you pretty much fine, because after that is it gets good. So I wouldn't say Resident Evil 6 it was okay. It wasn't good. It was kind of bad. I mean, I think 7 was okay. 8 was fine, but I think 9 is going to be the rebirth into the genre. I think they was talking about this is going to be their last one too as well. So I don't know. But overall, I'm really thinking it's a buy. But if you can catch it on sale, that's why I said I wouldn't buy it at launch. I would probably catch it on sale, which Resident Evil games usually go on sale right after. Or if they have like, I'm tired. Or if they have like, what do? They usually they come out with launches, they full prices, I think $69, $70 or whatever. I'm really thinking, I'm seeing a lot of games drop down to that, $60 price again. So, usually Resident Evil always be fair because they know they make their money over time anyway, because people, still play Resident Evil. There's people out there that's why I said doing marathons that dedicate their whole channel to Resident Evil. You know what I'm saying? So it's really that genius for them to do. So they always make their money over time. And they have a lot of bungles as too. I started to buy that damn bungle where you get one. I think you get 4. I think you get 4, 5, and 6. With all DLC. I said I was gonna scoop that. I should have got it. I don't know why I didn't. I had to deal, but they probably gonna have something for Halloween. I'm gonna tell you the right thing. October is the best month to get Resident Evil games if you're interested too as well. That's another tip for you guys. Resident Evil, say by, I think it's Daylight or whatever. They usually have bungle sales. I was thinking about getting that game. I'm just getting into more story game. I ain't got nobody to play with, so I'm making content for y'all, so I'm like, y'all gonna be the people I play with. So I ain't got nobody to play with no more. Everybody done grown up, had kids, had family, and I want to keep my hobby going. So I wanted to get into Let's Play thing. So I think that's my calling. So I think I'm gonna just stick to that and give you guys better games and stuff like that too as well, and tips over here in this channel and deep dive. So Resident Evil 9 is going to be big. Best time to catch sales is around Halloween. That's when they usually have Resident Evil games really going for cheap. 4, 7, all DLC bundles, everything. If you're really into it, like I'm going to be into it for far as content wise, this is your best bet to do it. So you want to get in a live stream, is the Majestic live streaming like I'm going to do, is getting this on sale in October around Halloween or before Halloween. I usually have the sales before. And that's when they really rock into it. So yeah, that's the best thing to do. Overall, I would say, what can I say that'll make it more a convenience, I would say, is understanding how the story really is. Because when you're jumping into Resident Evil, you don't know what the hell's going on because it has a backstory. So if you're really into Resident Evil, I do recommend starting. If you really want to get down and dirty into it, start from 0. They do got Resident Evil 0. They have it on sale here. They got it all the way back. They got them all basically on a PlayStation Store. If you really want to just jump into it, I would recommend starting Resident Evil 5 with Chris and what's the name. So definitely starting in that if you want to get into Resident Evil. That is a great place to start. Resident Evil 5, that just give you a jump start in the story pretty quick, but not the whole story, but a jump start into it, you know. Then you go to, after that, you go to Raccoon City, you go to this, you go to Leon, you go to, you know, it start to snowball. So if you're into Resident Evil, I do recommend it. I do recommend buying it at launch if you can. If not, you can definitely catch it on sale around the Halloween days or later on down the line. You might see a price drop around, I would say 40 to 35, if not bungles. They do have bungles. So they'll probably put, let's say if they'll put 7, 8 and 9 all together within the $80, $100 range bundle. So you will probably be seeing that too as well. So you can probably wait and scoop up all 3 and you will have everything. Then you could take that bundle, put that to the side, and you can get the 4, I think you can get the 4, 5 and 6. You can get the 4, 5 and 6. That way you'll have 1, 2, 3. You'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 with all DLCs, and you can just sit there and just go right through them like it's nothing. So that's my observation. Buying this at launch, yeah, you can probably catch sales or bungles, and yeah, it is a very beast buy. The story is going to be big, and Grace is a definitely good character. I didn't expect her to be a great character like this. So it's changing Resident Evil, and graphics are clean. Capcom always been good, so ain't no big deal with Capcom. So yeah, so that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed the lock-in game reviews. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.